Hey y'all, men and ladies. Today we are going to be doing episode 4 of a series you guys probably all forgot. So this is Towers in Ohio, part 4. We are finally back, boys, after a quadrillion stinking yes. So yeah, and I need to tell you something. Episode 5 is going to be special. But the bad news is, I have no idea when. I have no idea when. I have no idea when that's going to happen. But it's going to be a very episode. It's probably going to be my favorite episode, and you'll see why in the near future. Okay, so we're going to start off with Tower 19. Let's start off with a mistake. When you made Towers in Ohio Part 3, you mentioned how I made a mistake by copying Tower 15. Well, that wasn't a copy. It was entirely different tower. It was an entirely different tower that was located near the actual Tower 15. This is a gray self-supported Pylon Tower. Results from internet search showed that the tower itself was built in 2006. However, I checked on Google Earth, and it looks like a tower existed prior to that. This tower used to have a FlashGuard 3000 dual strobe, and then around 2018 or 19, it was replaced by a rare LED. Talking about an HP Horizon. The markers are stationary too. I will still miss a dual strobe though. Yeah, dual strobes are better, even though that this certain LED is rare. Alright, this here's going to be Street View October 2020. Man, I miss October 2020. Alright, so that's what the tower looks like. It looks like the two Pyrod clone looking towers in Springfield. But I'm not too sure if they're actually Pyrods or not. But it's I think I remember them being Pyrod towers. And when I first seen this, it really did remind me of those towers because of those bottom set of antennas. But it doesn't remind me of that anymore though. So yeah. So I believe the HP Horizon LEDs are those mysterious LEDs that don't flash like a normal LED, and they don't flash like a strobe. They're just somewhere in the middle. That's one thing that the fourth Walmart tower has, along with the KGPW FM tower. Both towers have those mysterious beacons. Oh, along with the wide fidelity tower, it has a white only version of it too. And the night mode is pretty weird. It's basically the crappy night mode but white. Isn't that weird? Yep, it's weird, but it's pretty nice. It might be that certain type of night mode might be bad, but it's white and it's only on one tower that I know of, so I'll let it pass. I'll let it slide. All right, let's see. Is there any more Street View? I realize. Do be warned. This is Discord. Anytime I click off a link and all that stuff, Discord can easily push me back to the newest. They can easily push me back to the newest message on here. So I'm going to try to avoid that. But that's it's pretty inevitable though. Oh, and there's also a water tower. I've never known about that. Aiden never told me about that. Okay, alright, I messed up. Messed everything up. Where's that street view again? Nah, I'm not too sure. Let's go back. Alright, so oh, there's no change whatsoever. It still has the same beacon. There's a water tower there, and it looks like it might have markers on that very, very top as well. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so there's that. Oh, and there's 2011 Street View. Now we can finally see that it's old dual strobe. This here's going to be proof that it actually had a dual strobe. You can see it's not very visible, but you can definitely tell that that's not the LED, because that beacon has a completely different shape to it. It's bigger. The water tower, completely the same. So oh, and here's a close up. So the beacon. Oh, okay. It's still not that visible, and it kind of looks small. It looks small for a FDB 324, doesn't it? There's also a distant 2018 Street View. Yep, there it is. And that water tower is somewhere. It's being blocked by those trees somewhere, I would think. Ooh, look at those. I think those might be on the list later. I think those towers, I think I know those. Alright, so we got all that. Then we got bonus tower 14, 15, and 19. And the two beaconless towers in June 2019. Alright, so I had to look at which ones they are. Alright, there's Tower 19. That's one of the beaconless towers. And I think that might be another beaconless tower. And I'm pretty sure that one has a TWR strobing LEDs. There is one among those towers that has two sets of TWR strobing LEDs. I don't remember if Aiden said it has markers or not. That tower there has a that tower there has it's a single strobe, but I kind of forgot which single strobe it was. It's most likely the it's FH308. It's so hard to remember. Okay, so now then it's Tower 20 time. This tower is our very first dead tower in Towers in Ohio series. This tower was located on top of the Huntington. I'm bad at pronouncing city names. Building in downtown Akron. The building that the tower originally sat on was constructed in 1931. The tower was a red and white self-supported tower. It broadcast for WAKR TV and WAKR AM. It used to have an old school 300 millimeter, aka incandescent. Sadly, it was replaced by a modern LED. But then the plug was pulled when the tower was taken down in July 10, 2019. Yep. I know the exact date when the tower got put to rest. It's also one of the few towers I know of that has passed away with LEDs. The stupidest thing about the tower's death is that the original beacon on the tower wasn't reused. Instead, the building owners decided to put a crappy LED on top of it. Yep, that really did piss me off. They probably just should have stuck with the modern LED on the old tower, or better, put back the old 300 millimeter. Yeah. All right. Here's here's 3 links of there's pictures here. Okay, so this is what the building looks like. You can see the TV channel name, TV station name. You can see the tower, but since it's black and white, you can't see the stripes. Or actually, you can in black and white pictures, but that one you can't. All right, this one here, the the red kind of looks like it's taking over the entire tower. So I don't think you ever mentioned if this tower, if the building itself has markers on it or anything like that. Probably not, but I do see one thing that's just pointing out of the I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look like markers. So here's the last picture. Oh, that's all. All right, so there's the building again. There it all is. Alright, now here's newer pictures. Unless you got the weather update. Finally, a day without any thunderstorms. It's rare. Alright, you can see the red and white stripes clearly in that picture. Well, in this picture, you know. A logo change? Yeah, it looks like it. Logo change. Probably different company. And then we got a clear view, clear picture of the tower itself. And we also got more of the building. Then we got we got all this stuff. It looks like there's some headpiece, some knight armor headpiece on the building, the entrance. Here's June 2019 Street View. Man, 1 month before its death. Man. And the tower was bare too. It was completely bare boned. It just plain. It's just this is the reason why the tower was taken down. It's because it wasn't being used anymore. Here's 2011 Street View. That's much better. Back when it actually had antennas. We also got I think that might have been an antenna tower, So yeah, they're always usually beaconless, so no importance there. It's kind of weird how you can't see the incandescent or 300 millimeters sticking out the top, since they're pretty tall. Here's August 2016. There it is. The bad thing about these street views is how the sunlight is kind of absorbing the tower. The tower's being absorbed by the sunlight. All right, here's a July 2019 street view. The very last street view. Yeah, the very last street view when it was alive. It was probably like days before its death, Yep, there it is. And then here's August 2019 after its death. And as you can see, can you notice anything? Can you notice a little change? Can ya? What is... Okay, I thought that was a clown or something. Can you see anything missing? Everything here looks relatively the same, I don't see anything missing. I don't see any giant tower, any tall tower missing. All right, here's a video of the tower getting torn down.
The reason your hair is thinning has been your shampoo? No matter what hair growth products you use, your thinning hair is an improvement.
If you look closely, you'll see two workers on the antenna on top of downtown Akron's tallest building, the Huntington Bank Tower off South Main Street. The 120-foot tall antenna tower, a fixture since the 1950s, was taken down Wednesday, changing and shortening Akron's skyline. Owner Western Reserve Public Media said its antenna was no longer being used and needed to come down. The work took much of the day, with the last piece safely coming down late in the afternoon by Canton Erectors workers using a 465-foot tall crane. For the Akron Beacon Journal and Ohio.com, I'm Jim McKinnon.
I hope there's a video of the tower on night mode back when it had its incandescent. And I'm pretty sure this modern LED is a white and red modern LED, so hopefully there's a day mode and night mode video of the modern LED. Here's pictures we looked at and stuff. Oh, alright. Tower 21. This is a small monopole tower in Barberton, Ohio. It has three sets of cell antennas. That's not the most special thing about the tower, though. The tower has a set of markers on top. Don't get hyped up, though. The markers sadly don't work. They stopped working since 2015. That sound familiar to a specific tower in Rolla. Ah, man. Yep. Us both went through the same thing. A tower in Rolla, the red and white radio tower on that building, used to have working markers, but the markers are now dead. The same with Aiden. In his town, there's a monopole that used to have working markers, but they're now dead. All right, so located on top of a hospital, in my personal opinion. Oh, it's not actually a hospital. It's actually it actually belongs to a college. I think it's used for it's used for college dorms. In my personal opinion, this is my third favorite tower of all time. I got very pissed off when I saw that the marker stopped working. Another special thing about this tower is that it's located next to the almighty rare EOWS 612 siren. How lucky am I? So yeah, I like how Aiden's reaction to his one of his favorite towers getting its marker shut off. He's just like very, very pissed and angered, just like, I'm gonna start war. And then my reaction was just like, oh, I remember that one tower in that building. I wonder if the markers still work. One day goes out with family at night to find out if they're still working. Finds out they're actually now dead. Oh, that sucks. When it comes to Aiden, when stuff get when beacons or markers or anything happens to a tower, it immediately affects him. But when it comes to me, well, at least in the past, if something happened to a tower, I was just like, okay, but it will slowly affect me worse and worse and worse to a point where I wish I could see the tower one more time before anything bad happened to it. Just like the Walmart tower and its 309. So yeah, it's a big shame that the Walmart tower has an LED. All right, so here's some monopole. As you can see, he was all right. Yep, he's right. He's definitely right. Yeah, I wish Rala had a EOWS. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? If you guys didn't know, I'm not a street sweeper enthusiast, but I love seeing the street sweeper pass by my neighborhood to clean the street and stuff. I don't know why. I guess it's because of the vacuum sound. I'm not into ASMR and all that stuff. I think ASMR is for babies. It's just for the weird people of the world. That's why I think ASMR is like, who wants to hear this? Hey guys, today we are going to be we're going. I mean, today I'm going to. Who will want to hear that crap? Seriously, people call that satisfying and orgasms and crap like that. Yeah, but I'm not into all that crap. I like the street sweeper because mostly because I think the sound of the vacuum is probably the main reason why, and also because the brush is on it too. Yeah, and believe it or not, I actually used to think that the vacuum noise was actually coming from the brushes themselves. So yeah, ooh, it's pretty jiggly. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I didn't expect to see Street Sweeper here. It looks like it was running too. All right, so there's the tower with its three platforms on it, and its dead markers. They look more. They look new. They of course they look newer than the other tower in the other tower in Rolla that has dead markers. Like this here looks like it was built in the 2000s or something. The one in Rolla that has dead markers was like built in the 60s. So here's that's not. I told you it was going to happen. I told you. Okay, I need to clear some notification. Okay, where was I? Okay, 2014 Street View. There it is again. I'm pretty sure this might have been back when it worked. And look, there weren't as many cell antennas on on the top platform. It's a pretty nice scene. And this is 2011. Of course it's going to work. Of course it worked in 2011, I bet. So, we also got the siren too. We can look at that since Aiden wanted that to be a part of the. Aiden wanted that to be a part of the video. So there it all is. Oh, but this is newer Street View. Let's look at the siren. This is the all rare EOWS 612 tornado siren. Yep, it's funny how Wise Aiden is actually in the process of becoming a siren enthusiast, and I've been a siren enthusiast for a long time, and he actually knows this better than me. It's kind of weird, you know. Oh, and Aiden, I know you're watching this, so if you um on whatever day Barberton tests the tornado sirens out, please film them going off. Please. I want to hear these go off. Oh, and fun fact, these EOWS sirens are actually the sirens that actually created the broken siren noise in Chicago. You know, the Chicago broken tornado siren? Yep. If you're wondering what sirens those were, it's these sirens here. These good old glorious sirens. Or maybe they're the those white tower looking ones, you know, the ones that look like lifesavers that are stacked onto a pole. Yeah, something like that. It might be that actually. Yeah, I think so, but I don't know. So here's 2019 Street View up close to the EOWS 612 siren. There it is. Haha, yeah. Oh, and fun fact, Aiden actually used to live right next to this tower. So yeah, he would hear this thing. I mean, he must have heard this thing every time it was tested. Rolla tests theirs 10 o'clock every first Wednesday of the month. I don't know how Barberton does it. Okay, Aiden, I now know that you'll probably not film this siren going off because of how somebody else already made a video of it going off. Low quality. Get it out of here, rotate. This is going to jump scare me. Sirens always jump scare me. You know, that's why I kind of fear doing tornado siren videos, you know, because I'll just be standing right out the storm door with my camera in hand outside while the rest of me is inside on the other side of the door, because I don't want to be jump scared by the sirens just going off. But right after they go off, I run out there to record them. I don't hear any other siren going off in the background. I told you that's going to jump scare me. I had that feeling. This is not the tone that I expected it to have. I expected it to have a creepier tone. These sirens here have a few tones, and my favorite one. I'll have to show you. Alright, I have to show you what my favorite tone of these sirens are. Alright, I literally paused the video right when it started to rotate. So this siren here, this here's my favorite tone of the EOWS 612 siren. Because the reason why is because it's like the creepiest sounding one. Who names themselves BTS? So yeah, that's my favorite tone on the for the EOWS 612 siren, because how creepy they are. Okay, so now that we looked at the first one, There's a second one. Bonus 2. There's another EOWS 612 in Barberton, Ohio. It's located near Papa Ron's. I don't know why I said Ron's. I should have said Papa Roni's. I think that's how it is. I sadly can't find a video for it. It probably sounds the exact same as the first one. So so there it is. Let's see if there's Paparoni's. Is there another tower that's next? Well, that's close to this siren, just like the first one. Nope, not at all. This one's just by itself. There's also a bonus. There's a bonus 3. This here's my favorite siren out of all 3. There's also a Thunderbolt 1000T in Barberton as well. It's located on top of a jail. It's also painted red, which is quite rare. Unlike the last siren, this one has many videos. Yep, here's the 2013 video. There's this one siren that looks just like this, and it has a very low tone, and along with it has it's a 3000. It's a 1003 as well, because of how it has the high low alert. And this one's a 1000T. But if it does a high low alert, then we'll all know that our life has been a lie, because 1000Ts can't do the high low. So let's see. There's millions of videos of that one. But I do have to say so if I say so myself, this here does not sound like a 1000T. This sounds like a 1000, the original 1000 tornado siren, the first ever Thunderbolt. So yeah. So maybe we were wrong about it all, or maybe it really is a 1000T. But now knowing what it sounds like, it's most likely a 1000, or maybe 1000B. I don't know what those sound like though. Yeah, let's hear the one. I like the Thunderbolt wind downs, but you know what? It would be nice if this siren had the creepy Thunderbolt 1000T roar to it. That sound, it just sounds kind of weird, and it kind of sounds like a croaky siren. But those sound creepy. I consider them to be creepier than the EOWS sirens, and they're with that one tone, my favorite tone. So yeah. Imagine hearing like a bunch of 1000Ts going off with that tone, with that the 1000Ts going off. Imagine all those going off, and you just hear them echoing in the distance and all that. Like, that's just nightmare fuel. That's why I love 1000Ts so much. Thunderbolt 1000Ts will forever be my favorite tornado siren ever. Okay, so here's a 2021 video. Let's see the update. Oh my god. Why do I have to watch these unskippable little ads? Oh, hey look, it's a toilet siren. I can hear another siren that does not sound like an EOWS siren. So I wonder how many different types of sirens does Barberton have? I only know of 2, but that one distant siren kind of sounded like a not too sure. It It sounds like that one siren that's everywhere in Nashville. They are made from um Federal Signal. So yeah, but they're Federal Signal sirens. They're basically the 2001 130s, but they are they're kind of fatter than their little brother, the most overused siren ever. Yeah, they're fatter than that. So their tone is much lower as well. Like it doesn't have the wee. It has some more wee, something like that. Just like this Thunderbolt here. All right, there's also an April 2021 video. Is that a sound tone? No, I'm joking. It's going to jump scare me just like the EOWS siren did. Come on. Come on. Come on. Man, this siren's famous. My dog just scared me with her loud bark earlier.
Oh, I hear it.
Man, this sounds really good. I thought I heard something. That was brief. And there's also an impedance as well. What's the impedance? Oh, it's the other sirens. Let's see if we can hear the EOWS sirens. EOWS sirens. I can definitely hear them. There's even street view of the siren too. This is July 2019. There it is, the all famous siren. It's probably the most, but it's this siren here is a king of all Barberton sirens. Really, this here is most popular because it has the most videos. So it's most popular, and it's also red, which is a rare Thunderbolt color. There's a I told you it's going to be in 1000. It's not a 1000T really. It's a 1000. That's Do you notice how this here is like the same video as that first video we looked at in the 2013 video? I remember seeing that guy walking across the road. Oh, I see why. Because it actually shows videos and stuff. All right. This here has crying emojis. So I bet something bad happened to us. Probably LED stuff, or it might be another tower with that died with an LED, maybe. Tower 22. This is another monopole tower. It's sadly beaconless. Oh, that's why. This tower was built in 2009. It's located next to an even newer water tower. The water tower was built sometime between August 2011 and August 2014 and replaced an old water tank. Not really sure when the new tower was actually built, though. The new water tower it sadly doesn't have any markers. Man, it's just pretty dry of anything, really. And I'm pretty sure the old one had none either. Oh, I expected the old ones to have one, at least, because, the old ones always have something. Oh, I did not expect it to look like this. For some reason, water towers are always accompanied with monopoles. I have no idea why, but they always are. There's one in there's two monopoles right next to two similar looking water towers in Rolla. So yeah, we got that. Then there's also the one in Springfield that I filmed today. It's August 2014 Street View. I see no change. This is 2011 Street View, and there's the old tank. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this? Oh crap! I think I know what this is. I remember seeing this crazy news story about a water tower that was being replaced, and instead of it being torn down and recycled, they were actually selling it as a house. They were selling it to the public. So yeah, somebody actually bought it. They probably turned it into a house too. Yeah, I know that. I seen that. I don't know if this is the exact one, but I do remember seeing a monopole in the video too, so it might be this here. Maybe. But I forgot what the new one looked like. I don't think they even showed what the new one looked like because, I don't think it was built then, or maybe it was, I don't know. Here's 2008 crappy street view before cell towers existence. There it is with just a water tower by itself. Just all by itself now. Alright, here's Tower 23 and 24. These two towers are located next to each other. Tower 23 is a red and white cell tower located in southern city limits of Barberton, Ohio. The beacon on this tower is a very extremely rare, so rare indeed that God didn't intend it to exist. I'm talking about the modern LED. No, just kidding. It has an almighty and all rare FH06. Tower 24 is a gray cell tower with two sets of cell antennas. Fortunately, this tower has a beacon. It's called Beaconless. Sadly. I'm laughing at y'all. It's probably a Wait, is it a monopole? Not too sure, but if it's beaconless, it's probably a monopole since Barberton's a monopoly area, monopoly city. Oh, never mind. That's not a monopole. It's just a guide tower. I mean, lattice, not guide. I know this one tower here, the one with the 306. And Wise Aiden actually says that. Well, before I tell you this, the night mode of a 306 is usually reddish pinkish, because the 306 is using the normal the white the clear, it's using the clear day mode. You know what it's using. It's just hard to explain. So yeah, but on night mode, he said that this certain 306 here is really really red. So yeah, it's as red as a 324. I'm guessing. I don't think he made a video on it. I don't know, but I think he told me he made a video of a tower with a 306 on night mode, but he never uploaded it to YouTube because it's on his mom's tablet, and I think he's just too lazy to get on there and upload them. I'm still waiting. There's like millions of tower videos on that too. I'm waiting to see if he'll ever upload them. Here's a wait. Okay. It only said both towers. I thought it was something else. All right, there it is. As you can see, that is a 306. The markers are not visible because we're too far away. And then there's the other one, which is still beaconless. And here is the final street view. And then I forgot to wait. And then I don't know why I said that, but this here actually used to have cell antennas on it in a weird way too. Look at that. It's weird. And the beacon looks red too. Why is that? It's kind of weird. It's kind of suspect. I have sinned. Please forgive me, God. So that's what it used to have. And that's what made the tower cool and stuff. There's like two towers that I know of in Ohio that used to have this top on it. that used to have this top on them, and both are removed. This one here and another one that's like at a highway or something. They're both removed, sadly. They look so unique too. They look like looks like that once in a lifetime thing you'll ever see on a tower. I like how each antenna has two sets of cell antennas on it, if those are cell antennas or something. I don't know why they didn't just reuse it and put more cell antennas on it. Instead, they had to remove the entire thing. The tower looks so much cooler with that. It looks so epical with that. It's Lee Epic with that on. But now it's just, it's still Lee Epic, but it'll be more Lee Epic if it still had those antennas on it. Alright. Oh, wait, I forgot to even check out the... Oh, nothing changed. Alright. Update. New street view of Tower 1. I forgot what Tower 1 was. Oh, there it is. I know the street view. Yep. If you don't know already, or if you forgot, that this tower used to have another platform on top on top, but it was blown over by a storm, so it was taken off. Well, yeah, or maybe the entire thing just flew off the tower. That'd be funny to see, really. But the top set of it, but the top platform just was blown off by a storm. Just like the good old, the good old highway patrol tower in Rolla. It was literally destroyed by a storm. Tower 25 and 26. Tower 25 is a gray self-supported pylon tower with two sets of cell antennas. Has an old school LED. Sadly, used to have a very cool, awesome, and extravagant beacon. I'm talking about the almighty, rare, all special, and all insane, the high crushing, all Minecraft playing, all Gorillas feel good ink listening, FH306. Rest in peace. The Tower 26 is a small monopole located just next to Tower 25. It is sadly beaconless. It only has one set of cell antennas. But that antenna used to look cool. Let's look at this. I wonder if this might be the other tower that had that platform on it. Okay, it's not. It's not. I know this tower. So there's what it is, and there's also a Pylon Tower. So there's a Pylon Tower and its glory. Alright, so yeah, there it is. Here's 2016 Street View, and I finally found the monopole. Alright, there's that. So, I'm wondering what it looked like in 2020. Man, it looks like the antenna would be used for markers. It's too bad that it's not. Alright, 2014 Street View. Alright, there's the tower again. I see no visible changes. I don't see any visible changes with this either. So yeah, there's that. I really need to upload the rest of the 8th Springfield arc after this. Wait, this is the one we just looked at, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Then this is a 2011 Street View of both towers. There it is. I can see some cell antennas were not there back then. Oh, I see what Aiden was talking about. That did used to look cool. Man, that was pretty epic. Epic Leo. It's too bad that it doesn't look like that anymore. No, I don't want to be in a call. I'm in the middle of a video. So there's all that. Here's November 2020 Street View of Tower 25. Alright, there it is in its Pyrod glory. Here's 2011 Street View. Wait, proof that it used to have an FH306. Wait, it no longer has an FH306? What? As an LED? No. Well, actually, he did say rest in peace. He did say rest in peace. Are you kidding me? Why? seriously? Why? Alright, is that it? I'm pretty sure this... Okay, that's it. Alright, so we started off with Tower, whatever, I forgot. And ended with Tower 25. So, I need to clear some notifications. Alright, so, yep. I'm going to post this after the entirety of the 8th Springfield arc is posted. So yeah, just know that I made this before the entirety of the newest the 8th Springfield arc was ever posted. Bye.